Hi everyone. So today we're going to be going through a 2020 election prediction between Barack Obama and Donald Trump. So again, obviously Barack Obama not able to run for president. However, this was a viewer suggested video, so I decided that I would do this potential 2020, oh, not a potential 2020 matchup, but this hypothetical 2020 matchup should the law be changed and should Barack Obama decide to jump in. Obviously, that's not going to happen, but this was, again, a viewer suggested video, and I thought it would be fun just to see how these two would go up against each other. So this is going to be quite a brief video because again, this is a not a likely matchup that we're going to be seeing. So Trump, we see taking Alaska, Utah, Idaho, Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, most of Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Arkansas, Missouri, Mississippi, Alabama, South Carolina, Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, and West Virginia. And then with Barack Obama, we see him taking Washington, Oregon, California, Hawaii, Illinois, Vermont, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Jersey, Maryland, DC, and Delaware. I don't know why I just skipped Delaware running down that. And of course, the state of New York and that first district in the state of Maine. So overall, I think Barack Obama would do relatively well in this election. He has quite a high approval rating right now. Obviously, that will likely change if he decides to jump into politics again. But again, that's not very likely. And even still, I do think that at the time of election, Barack Obama would be much more popular than Donald Trump. And for that reason, we're going to give him the states of New Mexico and Arizona. We see him narrowly taking Arizona, New Mexico, likely Colorado, likely Virginia, likely all moving into the Barack Obama column. Arizona tilting towards Barack Obama, given the recent demographic changes, given the recent election results. Yeah, so moving on to Nevada, we're going to move Nevada also into the Barack Obama column. We think he could do appeal to some of those voters who maybe didn't turn out too much for Hillary Clinton. We think he would be able to win some of those back. Now, just a quick note on Barack Obama in general. I think going through this third time around for the presidency, in 2008, he was viewed as the outsider, the one who was going to shake things up. Whereas now, I think he'd definitely be viewed as the more establishment candidate, the more insider candidate, especially when compared to Donald Trump. For that matter. Okay, so Obama at 227, Trump at 125. Where can Trump make up some of this gap? He can make it up in Texas. I think he would win Texas by quite a comfortable margin against someone like a Barack Obama. 163 for Trump, 227 for Obama. Okay, moving into a South, this is an area where I think Barack Obama could eke out at least one of these three states with the demographic changes and whatnot. And I think that that state is going to be the state of Florida. I think that Obama could narrowly eke that one out. But again, even with his African American appeal, I don't think it'll be enough to get him over the line in Georgia and in the state of North Carolina. But I think all three of these states would be very close. But Florida ultimately going to Obama, Georgia and North Carolina ultimately going to Trump. Whoops, this one goes into the tilt Obama column. Okay, moving on into the Northeast. Barack Obama right now at 256, Trump at 194. In the Northeast, we see Trump. We see Trump taking that second district in the state of Maine, but we still see Obama hanging on overall in the state of Maine, as along with the state of New Hampshire. Okay, 262 for Obama, 195 for Trump. Trump needs to win all of these states, bar Iowa and bar Nebraska. So if Obama wins Iowa and Nebraska but loses the rest, then Trump can win. Okay, but it's going to be difficult for Trump to come back in this potential 2020 matchup. Right now, we see Obama taking the state of Pennsylvania. That puts him over the line at 282. Same thing in the state of Michigan and the state of Wisconsin and Minnesota. This kind of makes it somewhat a blowout election at 318 to 195. However, we do see Trump narrowly winning in the state of Ohio and very, very narrowly in Iowa and that second district in the state of Nebraska. So my reasoning for this, again, look at the midterms and look at his previous election success in this area. We see Obama taking those states. Thank you for watching this video. Final result, 318 for Obama, 220 for Donald Trump. Again, this was a viewer-suggested video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you and good night.